5 disturbing forest encounters that still remain unexplained.
Vanessa is an outdoor enthusiast who created a channel to share her adventures in the forest, camping, bushcraft, and all sorts of outdoor
Damn, bro, look at all these snipers. Oh, what have I done? Look at all these snipers and stuff she's got. She's just hunting and stuff, so hopefully this woman's going to be armed when she's doing it and something happens.
projects. Her channel gained a solid following thanks to her genuine personality and how helpful her videos are for viewers. However, in this particular video, she came across something extremely creepy that left her shaken and genuinely scared for her life. Over time, Vanessa has worked on many projects in different forests, building various shelters, which often take multiple days to complete. This means she frequently leaves and returns to continue her work. In this video, she planned to return to one of her ongoing projects to keep working and filming. But unfortunately, she found everything destroyed and discovered some very concerning things left behind.
Shout out Wilderness Whispers, bro. Get some good videos. She's telling me she set up a camera. What language is this?
Bleib hier. Komm.
Is that German Shep or not? I think it's a German Shep. Surely she just staged her reaction then and set the camera up in advance. So she went over there, seen it, or whatever it is, we don't know yet, but then she walked backwards, set the camera up, and then went and did it again. I mean, I would have done it as well, because that's like a good clip farm. Especially if something bad actually does happen. The Stalker, this one's called. That's not disturbing. Someone just trashed your place. I mean, yeah, he's an asshole, but it's not disturbing.
Ich weiß echt nicht, was ich sagen soll.
Oh, there's a note. What does the note read? Get out of my forest! I've been watching you for years.
There is a notification with my name on it. Mrs. Blank.
No way. She's got like a stalker that stalks her YouTube. And they don't like her because they destroyed her build or whatever, her project.
Learned nothing. Short trousers. And then something I can't read. I'm not sure what really stand there. I wanna piss at you or I wanna visit you. It's such a
wanna piss at you?
ugly writing. I'm not sure if I read everything.
Take a picture
so
of it
he was not there. What a pity. Your camp is not damaged and it's your fault. We see us. So it was something that know me, that know my camp. Nein, nein, geh nicht ein. Nein. And just want to destroy it because it's mine.
This is someone watches her YouTube videos and has went there and looking for her, and she wasn't there that day, I'm guessing. The guy that when someone went there, he said he wants to piss at her. That's a bit weird.
Here is. I had to cover it that I doesn't step inside. And the only thing which is not so much damaged is the roof. So it's not so long ago when I covered it with moss. I spent a whole day for it, only for the cover, because I have to collect the moss. But everything else is just broken, destroyed.
Could this not have been faked extremely easy though? And maybe she just didn't want to bother with the project anymore and just thought, yeah, I'll just fuck it up and put a piece of paper there and say it said this on the piece of paper. She's not even showing us the piece of paper. Like, I'm trying to see this piece of paper and figure out what it says, because she can't read English very well, apparently, or the writing's too bad.
It was obvious that whoever did this knew
Still
her
wanna see it, though.
personally. It wasn't a random act. Someone knew exactly whose camp it was and wanted to send a message, whatever that lesson might have been. It was a shocking realization for her, knowing that someone might have been following her, or at least knew where to find her. But just when she thought it couldn't get worse, what she discovered next left her completely disturbed.
Is it gonna be like a bomb
After
or
reading the
something?
letter and trying to make sense of it, she decided it was best to take it and put it in her bag as evidence.
Yeah.
That's when she noticed something extremely unbelievably concerning.
Den Zettel nehme ich mit. I bring this notification at home.
Yeah, but if you're a stalker, I wouldn't want to pull up on her. She's got that German Shep by her, so you come up to that woman, and that dog's gonna rip your arm off. She didn't even look behind it yet. Bro, come on, man. This is so fake, actually.
Also jetzt hat der Spaß ein Loch.
So now the fun's over. Are you gonna show us this time or not?
So, there is a photo from me. It's the same backpack that I carry today, and it's very damaged. So I'm not sure if it's a wildlife track photo or not, because there is the date on it. But when it's not a wildlife camera photo, that means that this person was in my closer area.
That this person could be like on her right now, and he like she wouldn't know. Like he could be like a couple steps away, and she wouldn't even know. Luckily, she got that dog with her though. I don't know. Why do people want to do this to her? Why? What does she do? She doesn't seem like she did anything. She's just camping or trying to camp. She's got stalkers that. Why did it take her so long to look at the back of the piece of paper though? Like, she must have been there for a little while at least, like assessing the situation. But you didn't see too much of the clip though.
And take a photo.
Yeah, but also that photo could have been from like one of those trail cameras they use when they go hunting and stuff for deers. It could have been one of them, but that also means that this guy lives near here and knows exactly. Well, he obviously knows where it is because he's been there now.
From me.
Or she. We don't know if it's a he or she.
Me, wants to check where I am, what I do. That means that I have this again. I had it all in the past. I had a stalker that write me letters at my private address.
A stalker. I mean, not you, but someone else that's watching this video. If you're a stalker, can you let me know like what you be feeling like? Like when you're stalking, you just like, damn, I really want to hurt that person. Or if no one else can have her, then if I can't have her, no one else can. Is that the type of thinking they have? Actually, let me search this out real quick. Stalkers are driven by a complex mix of psychological factors, including obsession, rejection, delusional thinking, which can lead to persistent and unwanted behavior towards their victims. That's like a psychological thing.
Which is something that nobody knows, which knows who I am, which knows the places where I was bushcrafting, and take photos of them and send it to me. Look, I found your new camp, and I had this all in the past.
That's gotta be so scary.
She was left completely speechless, and understandably so. Someone had been stalking her, and she mentioned it wasn't the first time this had happened. It could very well have been the same person from before, which is absolutely terrifying. This individual had been following her from a distance, even taking photos. The scariest part?
Crowbar.
At the very moment she was filming, that person could have been hiding nearby,
Exactly.
watching her from the bushes. What makes it even more disturbing is that she often filmed herself swimming or walking naked in the woods, believing she was completely alone. She never showed anything explicit on YouTube, of course, but the stalker knew he could see her like that from afar, behind the camera. It's clear that whoever was stalking her is a dangerous, creepy individual, likely capable of taking things even further. At least she always carries protection, as she showed on
Oh,
camera.
yes. See, this is a good camper, a good smart woman. Because, yeah, I mean, if there was someone that put, like, premeditated writing and put it where they knew you'd find it, and then they just, like, sneaking up on you, stalking you, surely you could let that thing fire. Let that thing pop at their face. I think you'd get away with it, maybe.
At the end of the video. For those who think they've never been followed or stalked in the forest, maybe you have, and just didn't realize it.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe I'm stalking you right now and watching you through your
Creepy
window.
Travels is a channel where the creator shares videos of his camping adventures. He usually spends nights in the forest, often around a campfire.
Every single one of these guys' videos are nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Like, are we sure there's nightmares, or is it all fake?
He usually spends nights in the forest, often around a campfire or in his car, but this time he decided to do something different. He knew about a cabin deep in the woods that was rarely used.
Actually, I kind of want to figure out that first one. That was, like, actually true or not. It seems like there was never any convictions or anything, like, to say that it was sorted out. Go back to the start.
Shares videos of his camping adventures. He usually spends nights in the forest, often around a campfire or in his car, but this time he decided to do something different. He knew about a cabin deep in the woods that was rarely used, so he planned to spend the night there and film the entire experience. On his way, however, he noticed the smell of smoke, which grew stronger the closer he got. Strange for that time of day. As he approached the cabin, he spotted a man who immediately ran off when the creator shone his flashlight in his direction. He began recording again, and this is what he captured.
Hey guys, I never film when I start walking in
America.
because I have too much stuff to carry and through some bad stuff. But I got up to this point, my camera wasn't on, it was all put up. And I've been smelling smoke. I've been smelling smoke
Someone lit his cabin on
probably the
fire.
last 10 minutes. I got up here. I'm gonna leave my stuff down here. Off running beside that tree right there and went back that way, and I heard him for the longest going out that way.
What's he doing?
He has built a fire pit. See, here's the cabin. Doors open.
But they could have just been friends, though. Why did he have to run away? I don't think the guy recording would have done him any harm. So unless the guy that was chilling at the cabin wasn't, it's not like a public use cabin, and it's like the recorder's, like the YouTuber's cabin, and he owns it. They could have just been chill. Like, what's the point in running away? I guess it's scary though. Like, I'd probably poo myself as well if I was camping, like in a cabin that I didn't know people would be near. And then in the middle of the night, you hear some guy, I don't know, like talking to the camera or the flashlight. Yeah, all you'd see is a flashlight coming down, like through the trees. It would be kind of scary. Fight or flight, I guess.
There's one of those solar light driveway lights that they put in. The fire looks like it's been going for a couple hours at least.
It's probably just been chilling there.
Fresh wood on it. That wood hasn't even caught on yet.
Maybe that guy's having like a bad trip. And for some reason, these videos make me really sleepy.
That fire has been going for a good bit.
He spent a while looking around, trying to see if the man would come back or if he had left anything behind.
His AI voice is so annoying as well.
It was strange. There was nothing in the cabin that seemed to belong to him. The most bizarre part was that when he ran off, he left his fire burning. almost as if he didn't expect anyone to be around and didn't want to be seen.
Well, it's not like he's gonna put it out, is it? It's not like he's gonna go, "Oh, I got to run, but real quick, let me just put the fire out." No, he's got to run, mate. He's got to go. He's scared for some reason. Don't know. Well, it's unexplained, so I guess we'll never know.
After several minutes of searching and waiting, the creator concluded the man wasn't coming back. So he decided to make use of the fire himself. A pretty smart idea, if you ask me. He sat by the fire
comes back,
talking
doesn't
to
he?
the camera for nearly half an hour. But then, completely out of nowhere, something happened that was both unexpected and life-threatening.
Life
Take a
threatening.
look.
He got shot at. Or near. Bro, move your ass away from the fire. This guy is a sitting duck, man. Why are you just choosing to be in the only spot inside that entire woods that's illuminated? That guy in the woods can see you clear as day, but you cannot see nothing. This guy needs to play some video games or something and get better at his positioning. Because I can tell you what, right now, this guy's like copper. Because if I was in those woods and I was trying to shoot him, he'd already be dead. This is so fake. Just seen a flashlight go up on the wall there. Look here, look here. See that?
Somebody shot. Sounded like a low caliber pistol, 22.
Isn't that like the weakest gun there is? A 22. Like, those bullets like barely even hurt. But they leave like tiny holes. Let me search that up.
Which is more deadly, 22 or 50 BMG versus a human head? Well, let's compare them in slow-mo. First, we're gonna shoot 22, then move to the 50 BMG, but this 50 BMG rifle is really interesting. This right here is what's known as the Raptor 50 BMG, and it's just an upper, and it's actually considered a gun, even though it can 15.
But this is a rifle as well.
First up, 22.
Oh, damn.
This does not look very comfortable in and out. Now for 50 BMG, the crazy
this
part
head's
is this
gonna
is
go missing.
probably the most affordable way to get a 50 BMG added to your arsenal. Woo!
Yep, he's missing his head. Yeah, okay, but that's a rifle though. This is the pistol.
I didn't hear nothing hit around here. I think it was close. It was very close. I thought I was getting shot.
The light.
Let me turn this back on wide zoom there for Bull.
It wasn't clear if the shots were aimed at him or not, but the important thing is that he missed, and probably because of that, he ran away. The creator was completely freaked out. He looked around for any trace of someone but found nothing. It was obvious the area was no longer safe, but this raises the question, why did the man run in the first place? Don't judge me too harshly, but after watching a lot of movies, here's my theory. It seemed like the person could have been someone wanted hiding in the forest. When he saw movement, he might have had to leave everything behind and just flee. But then...
Yeah, it could have been the police. Like, it might have been like a wanted criminal and he thought maybe the police was coming with a flashlight. If you thought it was the police, why would you shoot a gun, like, I don't even know how long later, like an hour later, or I don't know how long
why
they said.
come back to shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a theory, but it makes you think, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think happened there. I'm just grateful that nobody got hurt.
It just seemed like it could really have been faked very easy. Like, him and his boy walked to the camp. He said, "Are you to there, start the fire." And then I'm gonna walk back. And then I'm gonna walk up. And then I'm like, he didn't even film it happening though. That is like, it's a bit weird that he didn't get anything on film if it was fake. So it might be real because he didn't film it. Like, if he filmed it, then it's like, okay, bro, you serious, man? You just instantly see some guy run away from you, and you back out your camera the first thing. But yeah, I don't know why that guy would come back and shoot. It's a bit stupid. There's literally no point.
Emma and Reese
But did it say that he left then? After he realized it was not.
are a married couple who have spent the last 13 years traveling around the UK and Europe in various camper vans. Now, together with their little dog Daisy,
Oh,
they
look at the
travel
dog.
full-time in their self-converted van called Romany, which is also
Romany.
where the name of their channel, Romany Pirates, comes from. Throughout their years on the road, they've experienced a few minor incidents here and there, but nothing too serious. Still, it just goes to show that even though van life is amazing 99% of the time, there's always that small 1% that, rare as it may be,
Yeah, this house looks cozy as hell, man. That just looks comfy. I wouldn't mind living in there either. You can see what they do. They ain't got to pay for rent either, have they? That's nice.
can leave a lasting impact, and that's exactly what happened in this video. They were simply in the mood for a bit of adventure, so they hopped into their van and started driving, planning to find a nice spot to stop along the way.
So we're trying to find a place to stay for the night. It's not that easy, is it?
It's driving me mad.
Emma's going mad. Emma's going mad. So we're struggling. Like in the place that we are, we're really struggling to find anywhere to park for the night. We've checked a couple of places out, a couple of spots. This is another kind of one of those realities of van life. Moments where you're just like, oh, can't find anywhere. I'm getting hungry. Emma's hungry. Daisy's definitely hungry. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure this out and see if we can find a place for the night.
They eventually found a spot that was fairly remote, so they settled in and set up camp. They started cooking some food and everything was going great.
Oh, look at the baby dog.
They were relaxed and enjoying their time together. But once night fell, things began to take a strange turn.
There's been some noises outside. We've heard like a lot of people pulling up.
Look at you got the guard dog, eh? Is that German Shep? The German Shep? No, I don't think it's a German Shep.
We've already heard quite a bit of like banging around and stuff going on outside. We don't know what it is. We don't know what's happening. I said to Reese to like go and check and see.
That's my name.
And he's had a look out. We can see quite a few people. There's quite a few cars. I don't want to get outside because I don't know what I'm walking into. I've had to like feed Daisy like 5 stuff.
His girlfriend's like, yo, you got to go outside, man. You got to go outside. And Reese is like, bro, I'm scared too, man. I don't want to go out there. I'm scared as hell. And she's trying to make him do it, bro. I'm scared.
Just already because there's so much shit noise. It's just out barking. So I'm just trying to keep her as quiet as I possibly can do. Feel like some of you.
Yeah, I don't think that dog's bark scaring nobody off, bro. Like, at all. They might think there's like a little kitten in the back there or something and be like, oh, free kitten. I might have to go in there and grab the kitten. And then they go in there and they realize, bruh, that's a grown-ass man. Like, that ain't no kitten, bro. That's a grown-ass dog right there.
Really, I don't like the feeling of it.
It'll be alright. It'll drive off.
Shh. I can hear people coming round.
They're talking. You don't hear them.
Right, so we've driven about, 30 minutes?
Yeah, about 30 minutes down the road.
We've found another park.
Just shaking.
Poor Daisy.
Bro, what type of jump scare is that? And why do you stop recording when it happens as well? If they broke in and murdered you both, the last bit of evidence would be is a loud bang on the wall. Surely you want the most amount of evidence just in case something bad happens. And then they damaged the car as well, so you want some proof of that happening. But like, why? Why would you click stop recording right then? That's the money shot right there. That's what makes the YouTube channels blow up, with a little bit of like scariness here and there. That just seems like a waste to stop recording there.
Still, she's literally shaking.
So they basically, a load of people ran off laughing, and
They were
made
just
them
fucking
drive
around.
off. Had a look at the van. Can't see any damage to the van, but obviously it's dark, it's night time, it's the middle of the night, so...
There was just like a loud bang, so basically like a really loud bang. It was right next to my head, so I didn't know what it was, so I apologise for my language, but it was just this really loud noise, and then like Reece says, we just heard like a lot of laughing. It seems like it were probably like, you know, young lads or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, it
but
probably
they're obviously
was.
old enough to drive because they were in cars. As soon as we knew it had sort of gone quiet, we've just obviously got straight in van, we've driven off,
Straight in
we've made
van.
sure nobody's following us. We've come to a place that's on Park for Night.
Yeah, it's
Because we didn't pick the last place from Park for Night, did we?
no,
We just pulled
parked, we
up.
just pulled up, we didn't...
This accent in the UK is so funny. Park for night, car road. You don't see
know
four.
where we were, really.
And we do that sometimes, you know, we've done that regularly, we do it sometimes. We just kind
I think
of,
from what it sounded like, I think it were just young lads.
Sounded like a palm or
thinking
something
don't
smacking
drive,
like a
but
window.
Should have known better, really.
The good thing is that they immediately drove off and got away from those people. They believe it was probably a group of young lads, but even so,
That was just
it's
a
crazy
prank.
what some
Like,
people will
there's
do
just
just
some
to impress their friends.
annoying ass
Even
kids,
if
really.
that means scaring someone half to death by trying to break into a van, or worse. Moments like this really make you think about how many unpredictable people are out there, just walking freely among us. Van life is amazing, but constantly searching for new places to camp and making sure those
This type of thing is why, though, if you're in a country that is allowed to carry weapons like firearms, there's no reason in not having a firearm. Because if worse comes to worse, it's going to be you or them, and you're going to have to be able to defend yourself.
places are safe does
Like, imagine they come through the window with a katana in his hand, and you're just sat there with your sausages and your little dog that can't do nothing. But that little dog must eat like nothing, though. Like, he probably weighs less than my cat. My cat eats like 4 times a day. He's so fat. But that dog, I think my cat Jupiter could beat the living shit out of that dog. Actually, no, it wouldn't be close. Jupiter smokes him any day.
with risks. That said, break-ins can happen in houses too. The difference is that homes usually have neighbors nearby, which offers a bit more protection. In remote areas, you're far more isolated, and if something serious happens, it could take a long time for anyone to even realize. Thankfully, nothing actually happened to them. In the end, they were left with nothing more than a frightening experience and a story to tell.
Do you reckon there's more murders than you think? Like, you walk past, say, however many people a day. How many of those people do you reckon have killed someone before? Probably a little bit. I don't know why I said that. I just wanted to add it because I was thinking about it.
Roderick's Outdoors is a channel focused on hunting, where Roderick films his
Turkey.
outdoor trips and shares them online. Usually, he's the one doing the hunting. But in this particular video, the situation took a dangerous turn. Roderick and his friends were out turkey hunting in a forest, dressed in full camouflage and staying as quiet as possible so they wouldn't disturb any nearby birds. Everything seemed normal at first, just another calm day in the wild. But while they were carefully waiting in the woods,
How many people do you think have been, like, hit by stray bullets when hunting? Like, a lot. Like, because you're, like, so camouflaged. Like, anyone else hunting deer or something in this same area, because when you're hunting, you don't really shoot for a long amount of time. Like, you can pause, and you could sit for ages, like hours, just waiting for a buck, a deer, like anything. Like, how many people do you reckon have accidentally been hit by a stray bullet? Probably a lot again.
something happened that completely changed the situation and put them in serious danger. Take a look.
That's a superpower, bro. How you doing that? Damn, bro. What'd that mouth do? What is it? Some hunter thinks that him making those noises is a real duck and just shoots. Oh my god, I called it. Oh my god, there's a guy behind him. How is this on YouTube? Right, look real close, guys. Look real close. Wait, what? Damn, bro. Shoot back, quick, bro. Oh, I think it's like pellets. It's not like a real bullet. Like it's like pellets for birds. Like a bird shot rounds. It's like a load of little beads, so it doesn't actually just like tear a hole through his arm or wherever it hit him. This is where they all get up on top and start bang, 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 bang. Shoot back.
Yeah. Oh, I got hit. I think I got hit.
I think I got hit, mate. Swallow, like, speak up a bit. This motherfucker just shot me in the ass. Like, why? Where's your anger? You've all got guns, mate. That's self-defense right there. You just shot me. I'm gonna shoot you. This guy doesn't seem... Why is this guy not saying sorry or nothing either?
Another hunter, unable to properly identify his target, mistook Roderick's camouflage for a turkey and fired directly at him. Fortunately, the shot didn't strike any vital organs. It hit his leg instead. While the injury was still serious and extremely painful, it was not life-threatening. He later recovered, but the incident came dangerously close to becoming a tragedy. Situations like this show...
So what I said at the start of that video was very correct about that happening a lot. Bro, he was making such good noises, that he convinced another hunter that he was really a duck. Did you not see the hat? Nothing, like the floating head sticking out from the other side of the log. That's got to be like premeditated, attempted murder right there.
Just how critical safety is when hunting.
Let me know down in the comments, yeah, if that was you and your gang, are you lighting him up like a Christmas tree in that situation? Because I know, yeah, if one of my boys is getting shot in the butt while we're hunting, that's like just like an adrenaline boost right there. So I don't know how to, I don't know how you'd react. Maybe these guys, they obviously did the best reaction possible. Like, they didn't start shooting him back, which is great because you don't want to start actually trying to murder each other. At the same time, if that guy was doing that shit on purpose, then you were cooked. If you were all just facing the opposite way,
You must always clearly
I think I got
identify
hit.
your target
I think there's holes in my legs.
and be fully aware of what you're shooting at. If there's even the slightest doubt, it's better not to pull the trigger, because one
Yeah, maybe the guy was just like really frustrated and not getting any like kills that day or anything.
mistake could cost someone their life.
Or like catches, not kills. But it's the same
On
thing.
May 11th, 2025, a video was posted that left many people wondering what had just happened. The footage, uploaded by
This is a TikTok. Let's see how long he dragged this out for.
user Wrigley720, was recorded while he and a friend were hiking through a forest near a park. Everything seemed completely normal at first, but then he noticed something incredibly strange.
Hanging out in a
Every
park.
person around him had suddenly stopped moving and was standing perfectly still.
Wow.
Take a look.
Yeah, what's going on here? Got one guy just stood there. He's been stood there for about an hour. This other guy just stood here. This woman just stood here. This guy.
Did they get hit by like some CIA level weapon, like a sonic wave blaster, and everyone's just like concussed? That is a glitch in the Matrix.
That guy just stood there. There's a guy 2 trees over there, and then this woman just stood here.
What?
But like, what?
I think I've seen this before.
Doing mad stuff.
Talk to him then.
That alone was unsettling, and at first it almost seemed like the people were under the influence of something, as if they had taken substances that made
No,
them
not
like
all
zombies.
of them would have taken
It wouldn't have
substances.
been the first video online to show something like that, but the situation quickly took a strange and confusing turn when something unexpected happened.
Will
Take
they
a
all
look.
resume?
Right now they've all just started walking. Just walking away. Just all walking randomly. They're all just stood there. Stopped.
Nah, this is zombies, bro.
Look, she just got on her feet and just started walking.
First, talk to them then. Ask them what they were doing.
What's happening? Have we just witnessed some like? Have we just witnessed some sort of? What was it? I don't get it. What's going on? What? They've just started walking. Look, she's just walking.
Then, suddenly, everyone started walking at the exact same moment, as
she's
if
shaking
someone
her
had
head.
pressed a button. It wasn't like the two guys knew all the people around them, which made the whole situation feel even stranger. People in the comments quickly began sharing theories. Most believed the two friends had nothing to do with it, and that it was actually a coordinated prank, organized by the people in the park to scare others. One comment that really stood out came from a girl named Lydia, who said that when she was at university, they used to stage similar social experiments just to freak people out. So that could very well explain what happened here. But in reality,
Nah,
no
this
one knows
is
for
this is a psyop-backed operation to make people believe anything, probably.
sure. Maybe it was a planned prank. Maybe it involved
This ain't no
people
prank,
under
bro.
the influence of
Some
something.
stupid-ass
Or
prank.
maybe it was one of those so-called glitches in the Matrix.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
so-called.
why I can't remember anything from that day. What if I was in a trance too?
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video, and let me know down below what you thought about it. And I'll see you guys next time.